Alright, welcome back for another Minecraft video, and we're starting off today, unfortunately, in the nether. Since the last episode, there was something very unfortunate that happened. I died. I fell from up there, got hit from what I suspect is a glitched out hoglin. It kind of pushed me off the edge. I was looking down going, wait man, I didn't realize I left this like cliff right here. Fell right in the middle of this lava pit and couldn't get out. Didn't have any potions on me because I didn't have any nether wart at the time to be able to make potions. And I died. So unfortunately, we're going to have to make our first tombstone. So we're going to make that right here. I decided to use diorite because I figured, hey, why not? So let's build this and mark our unfortunate first death of the season. It's always a sad day when you die, and unfortunately I died with a whole bunch of stuff on me. I had pretty much everything. Like I had all my armor that I got mending on. Unfortunately none of it had netherite, so I wasn't able to really get anything else. I lost it all. So Caranimal 1 is what we're gonna name this one, and I figure from here on out, if I do die, I'm gonna have another one of these posted up all over the place. Hopefully not very many. I'm guessing when we actually take on the dragon, there's probably gonna be quite a few of them in there, but there it is. Our first death, unfortunately, but I figure we'll take a second. Yeah. That was frustrating. That was a very sad moment. I almost cried. Anyway, moving on to the episode for today, we are getting started on something that I've been working on for a really, really long time, and I'm going to tell you about it while I'm trying to get back out. And we're so close to our nether portal. Like, I seriously just stood over on the edge and it just bumped me right off. It was so unfortunate. But anyway, today we are working on a barn. A very productive, probably the most productive barn that I've ever built. This is going to take more than a couple episodes. Let's go sleep real quick. But on our way, I want to show you kind of something that I've noticed, which I'm going to address, is all these eggs that I keep seeing on the edge here. I am going to redo the chicken farm into our new barn with a whole bunch of other things. We're going to put the wool, we're going to put a cactus farm, a pumpkin farm, a melon farm, and what else are we putting in there? We're putting horse stalls, we're putting cow a cow breeding station to be able to get beef and leather. We're going to be putting a whole bunch. I mean, it's going to be the most productive barn, and it's going to be huge. One thing that I had to do, which was really difficult, and I will put on the coordinates of, oh, we're having a little light glitch there. But I had to find nether wart to be able to do my barn because I wanted to use the red brick in the barn. And so I've been growing and growing and growing nether wart, trying to get as much of it as I can. I've already got quite a bit of it made. But I will put on the screen the coordinates for the nether wart. There was a couple places. Unfortunately, the nether fortress that's really close to us didn't have any. I couldn't find any in there. And it took me a couple days to find the nether wart, and I found two fortresses that had nether wart in it. One of them was really, really far away, and one of them was semi far away. But that was quite the tough situation. Anyway, so we're gonna go over here. Kind of started the framework of where we're gonna put the barn, and these are posts right here are kind of identifying. I kind of carved out some dirt here. I'm going to be filling the entire barn floor with pod soil, which is this really colorful, leafy looking flooring. I feel like that's going to give it a really nice, like, you know, horses have gone through here, cows have gone through here. You know, it's going to give it a really nice barn look. The way that you do that is just plant spruce trees, and the dirt underneath of it will turn into pod soil, and then you can just cut down the trees and use the wood, you know, as you need it. I do have a whole bunch of it already kind of stored up, and I have a design in which I wanted to use to build this. Oh, I need to get rid of all these lava buckets. I was like, hey, going into the nether, I might as well make a lava bucket. As well as I've made a furnace down here for experience, as well as just an auto smelter furnace to be able to get all this sandstone smelted down. Actually, it's already kind of gone through here. And glass, but I've gotten quite a bit smelted. I actually put it all in here, and then I've been moving it over gradually. Did some more stone as well. But now that we have a whole bunch of iron, I mean, we might as well use up a whole bunch of lava. I mean, we have so much lava to our disposal in the nether, and maybe eventually we won't die to the lava if we just get rid of it all. Anyway, so I'm going to grab some more of this because I'm guessing this barn is going to take a lot of sandstone. I decided to use sandstone as, or smooth sandstone as my main building block for the build, as well as the red brick. This barn is probably going to be one of the biggest builds that I've created. Well, at least the most productive for a small space. But right here we have the pillars for the main awning, or like the porch that it's going to be in the front here. This corner right here is going to be the main corner of the edge here, and it's going to go all the way. I'm just going to go ahead and show you. I've kind of marked it out. This is going to be the doorway right here. And it's going to go all the way over here. I mean, this thing is going to be huge. And I'm really excited to build it with you guys. So let's build. And I don't think that there's any plus. I mean, we could use these. Ooh. Might give me a good idea. Let's do one stack of those. And honestly, I don't think it matters. Use the crafting table. It'd probably be actually faster to do this because it's 4 for 4, so I don't think there's a disadvantage in there. Okay, so do a whole inventory. Now, what I was just thinking is maybe for the pillars out here in the front, we can actually put 2 of these. I think that'll look really nice actually for the main pillars for the porch. Yeah, I think I like that. Okay, and I do need to fill this in with dirt, but the porch, I believe we're gonna just put, no, that's gonna cover up that face. We need to go 3 high then. Okay, let's go 3 high. Yep. Sorry, I was just thinking the slabs that we're gonna use for the porch is going to cover up one of those, which is going to need to raise this up because of the flower beds later, which I'll I'll be showing you that in a minute. All right, so let's get rid of some of this inventory in our. Let's put a couple of these in here. So let's gather up. These are going to be our porch slabs. We're going to be lining it all the way across. As well get this kind of started to fill up this hole, and then later we'll put some lights underneath it to kind of brighten it up so it looks really nice and bright during the nighttime. Alright, so this right here is going to be the door area. So we're not going to be putting any stones or the bricks right in this area, but we are going to go all the way across with these like this, all the way. And it was only 2 high at first, but I do want to have the flower pots, which I think, I mean, I don't know. We'll see what happens as we get through this. If it's too high up and it looks weird, I'll probably change it. And just kind of go with the flow. But for the most part, I know kind of how I want this to look. Alright. So that's the main wall of the build. And then we're going to have windows in between here. Kind of spaced out. Kind of make it look nice. But for the edges, we have the regular smooth sandstone. And we'll need, let's see here, we need to finish off this right here because this is going to go all the way. The porch is going to kind of go so it kind of steps into the barn area. Alright, so that's the main part. And then I believe over here is going to be where we put our, did I already put those back? No, right here. We need to put 1, 2, and 3. And I wanted it kind of one out from the main build, so when you're looking at it, there's a little bit of a distinguished difference between the two. So that's the reason why I did it that way. Build this out a little bit more, okay. And then we'll do this side after we kind of get this side figured out. So I definitely want this to be set before I start working on the entire build. Alright, so now that we're done with these for the moment, let's actually put all of these back. And we are going to need some of them cut into stairs. So we'll do that. Our red brick. And make a whole bunch of walls with these, which I think, let's see here, do we need to, these would be faster, yeah, so let's just make all these without using the stone cutter. I don't think I'll need an axe, I can just cut these things down. But for now, I need to outline where these windows are going to go, and there's going to be one big window, and then, okay, so we need 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 across is the main thing. Let's see here. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. So there's one space in between. So for this window, I think it needs to go like that, because that is 5 across. So that's going to be the main window. So actually, since we talked about it, we're going to cut these out, and these are going to be the main window. That'll look really nice. Okay. You have dangerous spot. Yep. You're trying to attack me. Okay. So we'll cut these out. And then that'll mark kind of where the non-window areas are. We do have stairs for that. And we'll also need some slabs. So let's make up some slabs real quick. Not those ones, the smooth sandstone slabs. So let's start with the first window. And the way that this is going to go is we have the main part of the window here is just going to start with the sandstone block, and it's going to go up 5. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 2, 3, 4, 5, and let's take these out. So what we're going to put in between here is the redstone or the red brick, and we'll be cutting that off. That'll look nice. Okay. All right, and then on the inside, put one stair there. I don't believe I put... No, I did, just to raise it up. Okay, so then there's a slab that I'm putting underneath here just to kind of raise it up, because there's going to be a flower bed that's going to go under there. And then at the top, you do the same thing but just upside down. That leaves 1, 2, 3. Yep, 3 spaces in between. Perfect, like that. So let's take a look. I mean, it's not quite done. We're getting there. So don't worry, there's a lot more that needs to be done here. Not sure if this is going to work the way that I wanted it to for the flower bed, but again, we're just figuring it out as we go, see if it works the way that we want it to. And if I need to change it, I'll change it. See, I'm almost thinking maybe this does need to go down one more, or something needs to happen with that, or maybe So the way I have it originally planned is there is a flower bed that goes all the way across, which honestly I think that underneath here it's not going to be, yeah, I don't think it'll be that big a deal. And then we have, do I want it to go this way or do I want it to go that way? I think it's that way. So I put these all the way around to kind of box it up for the flower bed. Let's get rid of this. Come on. Yeah, I kind of like that. Okay, so and then we have these trapdoors, which I wanted to use these ones. For a very specific reason, is because they kind of have that cross on them, and okay, and there we go. Now my only question is, do we want this wall to go down more? I don't know. Maybe we'll get it all built out and kind of see how it goes. Before we really make any more decisions on that, because again, it'd be easy fix to get it all fixed up. Come on, police. And then, all right. Now we go back down and do the siding. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. And this one, we're going to need a couple more slabs because we have it a little bit bigger than the other one. Just so it's kind of centered. And then put that. Alright. Starting to come together. Okay, 1, 2, 3. I don't know why I need to count these out. Pretty sure you guys know that's 3 at this point. Yeah, so far it's looking really good. Okay. Let's put these in here. I am not going to be putting any glass in these windows because unfortunately the glass isn't really, it doesn't really work too well with these kind of windows. So I'm just going to be leaving them open, but I think they'll still look really nice. Again, later on if I want to change it, I can change it. So far I'm not 100% sure. I might need to have this go out one more just to have a little bit more of a gap in between there, which I believe I did from the get-go. Maybe that's what I will do. Go one space out. Yeah, that's already looking a lot better. I could have this come out one more like I kind of have, you know, but I kind of want it to be a straight um, roofing on the side here. And the way I have it designed is it's not sloped; it's just a straight kind of a really shallow slope, and then it kind of goes steep upward on the side here. We'll see how that all turns out. All right, I can't jump up there. Let's move this over. So far, it's turning out really nice, though. I'm really liking it. Yeah, I couldn't be happier, to be honest. All right, so let's keep building. Not sure. Okay, I'm gonna take out this right here and kind of see if it makes a difference on my eyes here. Because it's still kind of messing with me a little bit, so I want to see. Ooh. Yeah. Yeah, I think I like that. Okay. Yeah, I definitely like that a lot better. Okay. So I'm going to take that out. Yeah, it's going to be a little bit more expensive. This might take me a little bit longer. Hopefully not, you know, too much because I have the whole backside to do as well. But so far, that definitely looks good. Looks really good. And the question is, okay, over here on this side, I had the one extra brick. Or do I go all the way up with the... Yeah, because it would kind of change it out. Yeah, I think I want to do that. Let's see here. Let's see what it looks like. Do I still have some? Yep. So let's look at what this looks like here real quick. And take a look back. Yeah, okay, so to distinguish between the windows and the side walls, I think that's what we're going to do. Just kind of go up with these stone bricks. Alright. This right here is going to be kind of a challenge. But what we're going to do is we're going to continue working on just half, because I want to kind of get half of it done. And then that way all we have to do is mirror the other side, and then I can come back and kind of show you on the next episode, and I don't have to build that entire thing with you here on the channel, because to be able to edit a video down, I don't want this video to be like a 3-hour video, having to edit down to like, you know, 25-30 minutes. So I want these pillars to kind of match up with this top piece right here. So that's going to be the next step, is getting the pillars, and then we're going to start working on the roof. But first, we need some dark oak fences. We want this to go all the way across. I'm going to use this as like a stencil. So like temporary blocks. Alright, so here there's going to be 2 blocks. Reach, no. Yeah, let's just jump over here. We want this to go all the way across. And then 2 blocks down. And that should be the main pillar. Perfect. Okay. And then for this side, try not to fall off, there's going to be a couple of fence posts going down like this. I don't think we're going to have any fence posts on this side. And then one at the very top. Let's see if we can... Yeah, there we go. So it's kind of look like that. Okay. And then on this other side over here, it's going to have it on both sides. And then this is how the pillars are going to kind of go. 1, 2, 3, 2. One out that way, one out that way. I can get my trigger to just snap. There you go. I usually do like a pre-jump, you know, to kind of see where, see where it's going to go. Bam, okay. Alright, so that's the pillars. And then now we're going to start the roof and kind of having it slope in. And this is where it starts getting really interesting.